Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Speedgaming 4. Tonight we've got another match of the Zelda 1 Randomizer Speedgaming Live 2025 online tournament here. We've got a match out of group. We've got a groups match here between cUstOm and kennedij. I'm Star, and joining me on comms tonight is Haley. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you? Thank you for asking.
Oh, not too bad here. Looking forward to a good match. We've got ourselves. This is the Lion group. So believe this is the first match for both runners, so it should be interesting to see how this goes.
It's been a very exciting kickoff to this SGLIVE tournament on the Z1R side. Got some of the trickier settings set up for these runners, so I'm real interested to see how they manage.
Yep, yeah, so big things for this one is going to be, with this being a cash prize tournament, there's going to be tougher flags than usual. So we've got Mixed Second Quest Overworld. Unsorted Shapes is going to be a fun one. Plus or minus 4 on HP for enemies can be a bit of a whopper sometimes. Plus a number of other odds and ends, but those are, I think, the big ones. It is full heart shuffle. Our most item is forced to be a heart, 5 sword light sword item, 12 heart max guaranteed.
Fortunately for our runners, we do have the bosses set as only plus or minus 2, so if you get stuck in a one with 3 patras in it or something, it's not going to be the worst thing, other than it just being terrible having patras in general.
The last race I comped had 3 Gomas and 7.
God,
none of them were required, but it's like, oh, hi Goma, wait, and another one. Gabe, really?
Yeah, and especially if you don't know, and if you're not able to get that first silver arrow shot off, and you get stuck there just waiting for it to open its eye again, you just feel like you're doing nothing but losing time.
Oh, absolutely. Alright, we should be going here shortly, just waiting for the delay to catch up. With this being a cash prize tournament, we do have a 15-minute delay enforced for all races, and face cams are strongly encouraged, as we can see here for both runners, so that's always fun. To see the faces people make at the seat, happy, bad, or elsewise. Looks like we start in the northeast corner, basically.
Looking at Gambler's Row, I wonder if, one of the races I was commenting the other day where our wood sword is going to be on the exact opposite side of the map. Hopefully not.
Yeah, ooh, Wizrobes and Lionel's on the overworld. Yowp.
Oh, yeah,
our small secret rolled to practically minimum, whopping 2 rupees. Oh, that's sad, game. That's just sad. And medium is 29, which is average about, but that 2 rupee secret small is just sad, especially Mixed Second Quest. There's only 1 large secret.
Unfortunately, these small secrets are not going to help them out at all.
Nope. And we do have level 1 just left of right next to start.
That's potentially a good find. Oh, and a key on the floor. Kind of like a pick your poison thing. Seeing the Wizrobes and Lionels on the overworld means, well, we don't have to deal with them in the dungeons, but...
Ooh, kennedij trying to check the entrance under the Armos and took it out instead. Yowp.
First danger noodles.
Yep, no weapon, so waiting and hoping that RNG plays nice, which it isn't.
Of course not. For some reason, those things always like to hug the left side of the screen.
Yep. Enemy set not looking garbage in this one. We've mostly just seen Keys and apparently a second set of Landmos. It's... oh, kennedij taking another death, though. Does find a heart on the Armos there.
cUstOm getting a second key, so hopefully... oh, and silver's on the floor of 1.
I think, by the way, level 1 rolled up in size, speaking of unsorted shapes.
Oh, yeah.
Based on the number of doors we've seen so far, it looks like this place is decently sized for a level 1.
Oh, wow.
I think it's spread out across most of the bottom row here.
custom deciding, yeah, it's time to take off. At least he got, you know, silvers from there on the floor. Didn't have to wait around to kill a bunch of enemies to see what it was.
Mm-hmm. Take silvers and decides, you know what, I maybe want a weapon or some items to continue here.
Never complain about, you know.
107 rupee key is not happening in that shop.
Having those early silvers is really good because I guess, yeah, that frees you open up to potentially make other purchases if you have the cash for it on the overworld.
Mm-hmm. Of course, it depends on us finding any secrets, which we do know we have a really small secret. 2 rupees is basically nothing.
And it's always nice to know that you're not going to have to dig out that level 9 for items, at least.
Yeah, that's true, since level 9 cannot have important items in these flags, so we don't have to worry about that. And there's silvers for Kennedy. This screen being just south of start really sucks.
Yeah, some of these screens with a lot of trees on them, it's just almost impossible to avoid everything.
Yep, cUstOm did make it off that Armo screen that Kennedy died on earlier. And there's level 4. The Gliok, we're not fighting that right now. And we're out of here. And yeah, no, we're going nowhere.
Potential firm ladder block.
Yeah, Gliok to the north, ladder block to the south. We're leaving.
Like we might get our first peek at our coast item if we can make it over there.
Trying to do a screen scroll and not quite. There we go. On the coast.
Just a heart.
And another medium secret. Going to save that, which makes sense. We're really poor this seed.
Well, it looks like if cUstOm doesn't get any more money taken, he should be in the range for a blue candle if he finds one of those shops.
Easier said than done.
Right? It's a real dicey overworld. Especially with no sword.
No sword, Blizzrobes, Lionels, yeah, more Blizzrobes. And the Octoroks are adding up just by dint of run into enough of them and you'll die too.
Yeah, poor Kennedy only got 1 heart, so he cannot take a hit right now.
Heading over to Vanilla level 1 if we can get past the Lionels here. Yeah, maybe not.
Oh, no, he's got it. Oh, wow.
And so you say that!
Jesus is not pulling any punches so far. Oh my goodness.
Makes it in just barely.
That was some excellent footwork.
29 rupee bombs. I didn't catch how much air the candle was.
That was a 70 rupee candle.
Ugh.
Yeah, I don't blame him for taking that
White Sword
bomb
is just
pack.
on the star screen. Okay.
I think with that skin pack, I think that might have been Mags.
Oh, maybe, yeah. It was a sword, at least. I'm not terribly familiar with that one. And Kennedy's found the Gliok.
I don't think I've seen this skin set either.
Looks like any roads, forest, okay. Couple on Death Mountain. Didn't quite catch where all of these were.
Yeah, we had one Death Mountain Forest, maybe. 2 for the meat. Yeah, none of these items seem to roll down either. Oh my goodness.
No. 29 rupee bombs is our full medium secret.
Good gravy. Now that up A and reset might be our runners' friends right now.
I think so. As this is a very low resource and very rude overworld seed so far. No sign of our wood sword yet either.
We're running out of places it can be, because I don't think we have the... I always forget some of the intricacies of the flag sets, but I don't remember if you can have overworld blocks of the wood sword.
So with these flags. As level 6, that is a vanilla level. That is a level 6 and 1Q6. I got a Dick Dogger in here. We're second room we got shuttered into. First was with Like, second was with Gibdos. I think our runners would really love a weapon soon.
I'd be tempted to even settle for a boomerang at this point, I think.
Just to have something. 56 rupee bait is not terrible. 78 rupee arrows, we don't care. Both runners have silvers. And there's another medium. Oh, there's a wood sword north of Vanilla Start.
Oh wow, yeah, exact opposite side of the map.
Pretty much.
I know Kennedy's got to be breathing a sigh of relief, though. Finally. Maybe at least a little bit done. Depending on what those red Wizrobes rolled, maybe we have some easy bomb farm.
Maybe.
At some point, the seed's got to throw our runners a bone, but maybe it's just that the silvers were on the floor. One is the only break they'll catch.
Yeah, maybe at the rate we're going. Death Thermos is a gambling game, no thanks.
As long as cUstOm survives this little area, he should be coming along his wood sword pretty soon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, our runners pretty close to each other here. And there's a couple screens west of where cUstOm is.
Only major advantage cUstOm would have is just some exploration, because he purchased the bomb pack. I don't think Kennedy's seen any bombs yet. But he does have that sword, so...
Yeah, we've only seen like one bomb. We've only seen a couple bomb shops. Yeah, cUsTOM's coming up on that sword now, and yeah, nope, nothing in the southwest corner for Kennedy. Also, our track route moon isn't telling us our door repair is 20 rupees. Ew.
Not the worst, but certainly not the best. And it does not look like these Wizrobes have bothered to roll down either.
No, they definitely didn't. cUstOm is trying to ride some bombs to pick up a pack after some serious effort.
Don't think my counting was quite fast enough, but yeah, those looked like a solid either 7 or 8 hits with the wood sword, which I believe would be around their maximum.
Yeah, I'll take your word for it. I do not have enemy damage tables memorized for Z1R.
I have some of them, but not all of them. It's just my My frequent troublemakers is the ones I memorize.
Fair enough. A question from Chad: if you accidentally grab the candle in the Woodsword Cave, are you just out of luck until you find White Sword or get mags? Yeah, pretty much. Or
yes,
you'd have
unless
to
you take a reset.
Yeah. Kennedy does find another medium here.
Yeah, and with the White Sword and the Heart Shuffle on, like, oh my goodness, that half the time these runners don't even find it. And with mags locked at 12 hearts, that's a tall order to collect that many hearts.
Yep. We've got level 7 here for custom. I think this is not just north of level 1, if I remember correctly.
I think so, and yeah, seeing our second Dig Dogger of the Seed. Oh my goodness.
Okay, well, we're leaving, I guess.
Kennedy taking out those pancakes, and we're getting a little more into this level 6. And with this 3 Dig Doggers so far, it's looking like that recorder could end up being hard required for us. And especially with the second quest overworld being what it is, we have a lot more recorder checks.
For sure. Okay, back to level 1 here for custom. Yeah, they're grabbing every rupee in a seed where there's this little money to be had. Ooh, that is a recorder, it looks like, for custom.
Oh, huge find.
And a compass under a Gliok. Okay, which compass is at the other end of the map. Tharkus, that's the flute sprite from Z2, so I'm gonna say that's a recorder. Eek! We're not paying out of that.
Yeah, and at this point,
108 rupee bomb upgrade. We are probably never affording that for Kennedy.
Oh, and yeah, now that Custom's gotten both floor items from this level 1, unless he goes straight for that Triforce, he's only going to be looking for rooms that could potentially have a staircase in them.
Okay, going to try and dodge the landmass again, or just... Actually, these look like they're not too bad on HP.
Gotten the one enemy that has rolled down.
Pretty much, because this is not a fun room for Kennedy on the other side.
Anytime you get stuck with those bubbles and a projectile shooter like those blue gorillas. Oof. Custom's got to be saying, where on earth is this map hiding?
Yeah, I'm curious myself. This one is pretty big, I'd say. It looks like it's taken up most of the bottom row and the second to last row, and extends into the third row, too.
Danger Noodles guarding the Triforce in here.
They roll down.
More like pool noodles today.
Yeah. And stair item is, he'll take that red ring. He'll absolutely take that red ring.
That really, really ugly enemy set on the overworld. Yeah, Kennedy's got to be breathing a sigh of relief here. Fortunately, it doesn't have the keys to continue.
No, but that is at least going to make getting around the map so much easier, given everything is hitting like a truck.
Yeah, right? And with 2 items outstanding still in level 1, I gotta think that he's probably gonna pop back in there at some point.
I'd imagine so, yeah. It's pretty close to start. I think one of the big things is just we've seen a lot of key doors in this place, so Kennedy may be waiting for a bit more keys before going in here. Seriously,
Yeah,
how many rooms is this place?
Goodness, it's got to be at least, what, 20 so far from what I...
My estimate is we've got at least 20, yeah.
Oh, and then I think Kennedy saw, what was that, the first, take any heart or candle, and I think he picked up a candle?
Sure, it wouldn't be a bad idea given that we're going to have a really hard time with candle money.
Or it was a shop. I just missed it. I saw like the last like frame on the screen, so
Yeah, one of our any roads was Recorder Lake. Okay, got bombs from a shop according to chat, thank you.
okay, perfect, thanks.
Ooh, custom dying here. Recorder does flute to be in newbie in dungeons, and firstly, fluting to level 1 gets us nowhere because it's right next to start.
if only custom can work his way back to 6, could get that red ring, and then at least potentially have a recorder spot to another side of the area of the map.
Yeah, unfortunately, level 6 is on the other end of the map, so he has to get back there first.
That medium secret, he now definitely has candle money.
I think he's going straight back for that candle shop before he loses the rupees. Yeah, makes sense.
Kind of surprised that we haven't seen like any of our, take any hearts or potion or candle at all.
Really,
knowing
no.
Our runner's luck, they're hidden under our burn bushes.
Probably at the rate we're going. Okay, custom somehow manages to survive that screen on half a heart to get over here. Yeah, this is just an AC. We have explored, I think, pretty good of most of our open caves, so as we, back to 1 for Kennedy J, so hopefully he'll get his flute out of here.
This seems to be the spot that had all of the keys dropping.
And 1Q2 is our small secret of $2. Yeah, level 1 does have several keys. It also has a lot of key doors.
At least the enemy set is not the worst.
Oh, the enemy set in here is decent. I don't remember where the flute is, to be honest with you.
I know it's near here. I think so. Kennedy's trying to Kanana key this door, because you got that shutter at the bottom. So if he kills the keys and out the frame, if he's pushing up on the frame that the door opens, they'll let him slide through. But the keys did not want to cooperate.
No, so is instead going to head over here to fight some gels. And there's a flute. Lord, well, repeater, I guess. But anyway. And finds the compass. And we're heading to Candle Row with that candle for custom. Well, not kind of room, but candle lock checks at any rate.
And that clip into the bush, that's one of those tricks that I haven't been able to figure out yet. And we get our first view of that map of 1. And
yeah, Sensorial Chiba Shalil. That's 18 rooms. Yeah, very wide.
One.
Yeah, and there's a heart container finally. Take any finally South Coast. Yeah, speaking of unsorted shapes, this is not the largest one can roll, but 18 rooms is definitely larger than usual.
Oh yeah.
Oh, 2 take any side by side. Sure, game. With an overworld this route. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I was saying Kennedy using that bomb to get that really nice Kanana key in level 1.
And gets rewarded with this fun room.
And it looks like those blue Koreas have rolled up because it hit one with a bomb and did not kill it.
Yep.
Kind of a shame because those are somewhat reliable bomb droppers too. But we'll see if he gets rewarded with this room being a push block. I don't remember if custom room, but
I don't remember him
out.
fighting this mess. And nope, nope, no item. This is back to 4, I think, for custom, maybe. Yep, back to 4.
Yeah.
Looking for. We peeked in here briefly. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere past the Gliok. We know it's a ladder block to the south.
There's our ladder item, and it's just a heart. But you know, being on 4 hearts, I'm taking it.
Being on 4 hearts with this overworld, you can't be too mad. Yeah. Yeah, customs. Both runners have now seen all 3 items out of level 1. Okay, Triforce right next to start in level 4. Okay. We're gonna take a look in here for the items, though, it looks like. Nice bomb pack.
I think he's our first to actually have 8 bombs. And
Quite possibly, as that is a first Triforce on the board for Kennedy. Our runners are tied up on items and Triforces now. Well, okay, Custom's got a candle correction.
Oh, and it looks like, well, this 4, oh, no. Not quite hard ladder blocked yet, but
Kennedy is going back into 7 to see if this Dig Dogger is any help.
thankfully it only a one disc Dig Dogger.
Although that one disc is proving to be a bit of a is not cooperating, and there we go. And of course it doesn't push. All that for nothing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is a weird spot to find us.
Oh, wow. At least the Gibdo kind of wants to play nice.
There we go.
Oh, the NA key on the floor in 7. That's going to be really huge for Kennedy.
Very much. We are, I think the only risk key I saw in the shop was 106 rupees, so we're not getting that today.
Yeah, those are not cheap, so...
No, especially it's mixed, it's second quest mix, so there's only one large secret. Our medium is 29, and poor Kennedy also doesn't have a candle yet, even. And our small secret is basically 0.
Right. Yeah, so all those purchases you might have to make, and a seed doesn't look like we're gonna have to make it. Except for maybe a meat purchase. Have not seen a bait block yet, but you know.
Be best for Kennedy. And yeah. These Gibdos have not rolled down, I don't very much, I don't think.
No, they seem to be at the very, very least vanilla strength, if not more.
Because bombs are definitely helping, but it is taking quite a few hits to take them down here for our runners. Shoot room! Fun game. Fun. And I think the right side of that was our ladder block, so we're not seeing that. We're going somewhere else.
Yeah, probably not.
Okay.
Potential push here in this room in 4 and in the room in 7, but
Both do push. Got a ladder for custom.
oh, huge find.
Very, very big find, yeah, because going to probably take that the other direction to see where we can go from here. Yeah, Kennedy's gotten... There's our map. That's a decent-sized 4 here. It's gonna take me a minute to figure out how many rooms that is.
But it's definitely more than custom wanted to see.
I think that's 25 rooms. A little hard to count a shape this weird.
Oh no, I get it.
Yeah, this is that explains a few things about kind of. I was like, I was kind of getting the sense this was kind of weirdly shaped from Customs exploration, and it certainly is. Nope, ladder block, Chevy room for Kennedy. Oh, that's a bit rude. With bunnies. I don't think level 7 rolled down in size either, by the way. What was that just now? On the floor for Kennedy? $5, okay, it was just nice playing tricks on me. I decided to leave the second item behind in 4, which yeah, I'm not sure where it is, but it's buried in some terrible corner somewhere, I think, by now. He's gonna go and get that coast turret here for the extra safety.
Five bombs in hand. Might see a dig through Death Mountain or Grave for custom.
Possible. Speaking of bombs, I noticed that Kennedy's out of them. That's not good.
No, not to mention you got these tanky blue Tektites.
Yep. We're locked in Zelda's room with a bunch of Gibdos. No thanks!
Money-making game. And some Dodongos, but unfortunately we don't have any bombs to kill them.
It's a death for custom. That screen by level 1 really sucks.
Nope. Okay, so gonna take an any road. Probably a good call because quite a few rough spots.
Yeah, this is definitely the fastest way back over to the western side of the map.
Our hint shot, but unfortunately, our hints are turned off for these flags.
And there's level 9, all the way in the southwest here. Good to know, but we're not going to be seeing that for a bit. Gonna grab the opportunity for a health refill for custom. Large, hey, 141 rupees, that actually rolled up. Kennedy is still having no luck in the 7 trying to find the Triforce and decides to call it quits for now. I don't blame him on that one.
Hopefully, with any luck, be able to get offensive upgrades soon.
We are racking up the health hearts here for custom. Up to 9 hearts. Did Kennedy just finally manage to pick up a candle there? Yep.
Okay.
Chat confirming it. That is a feels bad. This just been a really rough seed with the large secret being so out of the way all the way down in the southwest candle block, because of course it is.
Yeah.
And absolutely trash small secret. It just took a while, unfortunately, for Kennedy to afford a candle.
Yeah, not to mention, like, I think all of the hearts we've seen have been locked under either a bomb or a candle.
I know 2 of our take endings were side by side on the south coast, yeah. And hey, candle blocked medium secret. Thanks, game. Speaking of.
Jeez. Now I'm sure that Kennedy finally has a blue candle 36 minutes in. I'm sure the next item that he finds will probably end up being the red candle.
That does tend to be how Rando likes to go. Alright, we're checking these ladder river spots and find a level 2. Kennedy is trying to farm these orange Rizros for bombs. Unfortunately, they rolled up and aren't being very cooperative.
There's Dark Nut sighting in level 2.
Mm-hmm. Level 2, by the way, is very yellow.
Oh, and a
one room
segment?
segment.
Oh. At least this
Yeah.
one's not too big.
Yeah, this is 14 rooms. I think that's our smallest level of the seed so far.
Fortunately, with, 2 floor items, you might have to do some combat with some of these Dark Nuts.
It's like it, yeah. Gonna sort down the Stalfos first.
Thankfully, I think they only rolled up 1.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't too bad.
Kennedy might be a little sad to find a take any that wasn't that at the level one that he could have used to get a candle a while ago, but admittedly it's kind of that screen's kind of out of the way, and that screen next to it is very hard to fight.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that room does not push there for custom, second from the bottom in this level 2, so back to start. And Kennedy's now going to burn down Hyrule. Let's see.
Where are these items hiding in this too?
Great question. Well, that's our compass telling us. Okay, game. Sure.
That's one of the 2 rooms you haven't been in yet.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, a bow on the
There's
floor.
a bow. You'll take that out of 2 here for sure. And Aquament is here. Alright, thankfully we don't have to beat him for the Triforce, but we are still looking for that second item. I'm going to laugh if it turns out to be in our in that one segment.
That would be just cruel.
Seed in general has been pretty rude. Room does
Although
not
with
push for custom.
With the items in hand, that does put custom potentially in Triforce and Go mode. However, I don't think we have seen a level 5 or 8.
We're missing 3, 5, and 8.
3, okay.
I think we've seen. Well, I think we're missing a lot of the Death Mountain bomb spots.
Yes, a lot of Death Mountains still left to peek at, and
obviously no power bracelet and no raft. Last night, the race icon last night had a hard raft block. That was essentially hard last entrance. Level 4 on the coast raft spot was our final level we found last night. Kate Happ was sad. Yep.
Oh, yeah.
We don't have raft, we don't have power bracelet, and we've also just not bombed most of DM. Check most of the candle spots by now, at least for custom. And we've had recorder for a long time, so we're running out of recorder spots. Oh, our runner in checker in chat, Moonrose is saying custom missed a remove most open stairs room. And there we go. That for a boomerang. Thanks. The game.
oh my goodness, every oh no.
Oh, that's an ouch. Lionel's getting the better of custom there.
Every stinking screen worse than the last.
Yeah, Moon Risen, I agree with you that I'd much rather be watching this seed than playing it. Definitely would recommend eating ice cream over playing this. Getting a potion for Kennedy, or picking up a potion, not a bad idea. Yeah. We're gonna have, we don't have the letter, we might not have potion money this seed, honestly. So, reasonable play to grab a potion there.
And already having the red ring, he's probably not super concerned about, you know, adding up hearts.
No, okay. cUstOm is going to attempt to survive Death Mountain long enough to check these entrances. Very, very nicely timed fairy there.
Powerful as these silvers are, it's almost a shame that they can't hit the whiz robes too.
Yep.
Maybe our last recorder spot, so all of a sudden looking a lot more likely that that raft or power bracelet could be required.
Yeah, we're missing 3 levels and we're running out of spots for it. We've got these couple bomb spots on West Death Mountain, and then we're pretty much, we're really running out. And Spec Rock does not bomb. There's level 5. And of course it doesn't bomb. Checking candle spots here. I think should find level 9 pretty soon.
Yeah, I just picked up that large, and then I think that's level 9 right here.
Yep, it is. And ooh, wand on the floor in 5.
It's gotta feel good. And the rule of 5 holds true, as our first staircase is just a transport staircase.
Yep. Hey, Freedom Fighter, trolley seed? Yeah, I'd say so.
Oh yeah, real trolley.
This overworld's been pretty terrible. We've got Lionels and Wizrobes, both of which, well, Wizrobes especially seem to have rolled up.
And this level 5 is actually segmented.
Sure is. We're also still missing, we just found level 5, we're missing levels 3 and 8, which are probably Power Bracelet or Raft blocked at the rate we're going. We're running out of spots on the overworld. It's also a really poor seed, Freedom Fighter. We haven't, we've got a 2 rupee small secret. And medium's 29. Our large is fine, it's 141 rupees. Unfortunately, it was candle blocked, which did not help poor Kennedy J, who got his candle really late. And so is currently just burning down Hyrule.
Unfortunately for Kennedy, he is not been able to grab that ladder from 4 yet, either.
No, and he's on the wrong end of the map for that. It's over on the eastern coast, so, Well, if he rolled wraps, he would get there, but he is currently doing some other things. Back to 6. I was going to say he might go back into 6 here. cUstOm has seen 7, I think, Tharkus. It's just north of Star.
He's seen 7, and I don't think he's seen 6.
No, I think he was the first one who found it. It's vanilla, and I know he's been in the graveyard area.
Be right.
And our tracker confirms, yep.
Okay.
We have not seen 3, no. We're missing 3 and 8 for dungeons.
Trying to think of what there is left on the overworld to look at, and I think we're... Oh, here's level 8.
Okay. That might have been about the last available spot to check.
I think there might only be like one more left.
It's a book. Okay, that's Atlas, which at least is fairly nice. And level 6 is really small. So that's 16 room 6.
Plus
it's
5
just
for the
barely
bomb
enough
upgrade.
money. That is well worth the 108 rupees. Emptied Kennedy's wallet, but I'd say that was worth it.
Where Kennedy has seen just about almost every room in this game, except the one that in this level, except for the one that has the Triforce.
Seems like it, yep. Thank you for the map game. There's a compass. Ladder blocked, because of course. And that's not it either. At least this place is really small. The Kennedy wasn't here earlier, and despite the size, did not... Well, I guess the shape's a little there. There we go, finally. Did not manage to find the book or Triforce in here earlier. I guess I'd say you can treat yourself to ice cream more than once a summer. Ouch! That is by far the largest level of the seed.
Oh wow, that's an ugly one.
That is a big 8.
But it is looking pretty likely with 3 items being in here that it could have that one item that could be blocking our 3 for us.
Yep. That is, by the way, 47 rooms.
Any luck, maybe it'll bode well and they'll get a smaller level 9 to deal with.
Maybe. At level... Well, we don't... Level 7 I don't think was too big. Level 7, 8, 9 do share a map. This level 8 certainly is enormous. Yeah, one of those levels where you count the holes, not the rooms. Well, this one wasn't terrible to count, mostly because most of the columns have 6 rooms, so I just counted 6, 6, and 6. Which, yes, counting the holes is how I figured that out. There's level 8 for Kennedy, who sees that this is a monster. And that is not level 3.
Can't say with 100% certainty, but very, 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 very strong possibility that there is an overworld block.
I'd say so at this point. Yeah, our runners have been pretty thorough with our recorder and candle, and I've only been tracking level locations. I haven't been doing a full entrance tracker because that's a lot. But I do feel like we're pretty much out of places to check that aren't recorder or PB or raft blocked.
This, I think, may be the only screen that is left between the two runners.
And nope.
Oh, geez. That's right. cUstOm looks, yep, headed back into 6 to knock that out.
Makes sense while he's here. He'll probably get the items out of here too.
Yeah, I think that map was on the way to the Triforce, so once he sees how small it is, he'll probably go around to dig everything out.
Mm-hmm. Looking around in the site for items, I hasn't seen a Triforce yet. There's that book for cUstOm. I'm looking also at my notes to see what items we have left. We have 1 item in 4, 1 item in 5, all 3 items out of 8 left outstanding right now. And I don't know that we ever saw the White Sword item. Okay, our tracker confirming.
Yeah, that is
wins.
correct. That would be some nasty work if
If the White Sword item is locked behind 1 overworld block and has our other overworld block item to get level 3.
Exactly.
Nightblade flag set for this is the Speedgaming Live 2025 Z1R Online Tournament flags. It's mixed second quest overworld plus or minus 4 on enemy health. Unsorted shapes, although this lovely is still enormous anyway. No hints.
Yeah, no
Full heart
starting
shuffle.
items. Yeah.
I think those are kind of the big ones. Back to 7 for cUstOm, which makes sense. Yeah, that 7 is also pretty big.
White Sword at 5 hearts, and White Sword item at 5 hearts, and mags at 12.
Yep. Yeah. You're sent to
With mags so close to start and cUstOm only 2 heart containers away, I think there's a pretty good chance we'll see him grab that.
Quite possibly, yeah. Level 7 does kind of look like a really chunky helicopter. I could see it. It's, by the way, 35 rooms, if I've counted correctly. Kennedy spent quite a while digging around here earlier. Managed to scrounge up an any key, but this might have been what got him stuck. I'm not sure. Does get Kennedy custom his compass, which is helpful.
Their second bomb upgrade as well. Yeah, unfortunately for cUstOm just doesn't have the money.
See, it has been a not been an easy seed for money, for sure. Kennedy barely managed to afford the one he got. Had 1 rupee left over, I think, when he got that.
Well, because he's going to take the transport, which is a pretty fair call.
Yep, it takes us up to the northern side of this 7. And Kennedy has found a heart container in 8. We'll pick that up. That's 1 item out of here, and a heart container is our... Yeah, we saw this earlier for Kennedy. Remember where this any key was in 7 for Kennedy earlier?
It was... I don't remember exactly where on the floor it was, but it was definitely open on the floor. Pretty close to start.
I was thinking too, like, cUstOm hasn't managed to stumble across it just yet.
No, cUstOm has the any key.
Never mind, he has. Okay, so just picking up the Triforce then. Got lost. Whoops.
I didn't even see him walk over it, because the last I remember seeing he had like 9 keys or something, and did an up and A, and the next thing I know, yeah, he had had the A.
Mm-hmm.
Now the only question left for cUstOm is, where is his raft or power bracelet hiding?
It's gonna be 4, 5, or 8.
Yeah, pretty much.
We've seen the items out of everything else as, oh, white sword in 8. Well, that... I don't think Kennedy's gonna be too mad about that.
Better to not with this enemy set, but still. Oh.
Yeah, cUstOm is not fluting 2 levels. Maybe forgot he has the flute. They got that super early.
With that white sword on the floor in 8, that makes chances of this 8 actually having what we need slimmer and slimmer.
It's a 1 in 3 between 4, 5, and 8 now. And 2 is still no ladder for Kennedy, although it so far hasn't been too big a problem for him necessarily. And if he manages to dig the power bracelet, or this is quite the slog of an 8, so either this is the world blocking item we need, or this is an enormous time sink.
And oh, the power bracelet.
And I just missed what cUstOm got out of 4, but I think that was the last room in there, whatever it was. Raft in 4, okay.
Oh wow, so which one is going to pay off first?
That is the question of the seed now. Eh, not that.
I don't think there were any other levels really close to that next raft spot, were there?
The level 4 is on the eastern coast.
We're the central raft spot.
Oh, sorry, wait, no, I got lost. Yeah, the other one there
You're good.
isn't. Yeah, no, there is not. Just have to walk it over.
Or there might have been an any road.
Maybe. I don't really remember one being over here. No, there was 2 on the mountain, 1 on Recorder Lake, and the last might have was somewhere in the woods, maybe? I don't quite remember, but we're walking it.
Yeah, no good options, sounds like. Oof.
No, the custom might need to, need to survive it over here first. Because this screen is ugly.
He's probably feeling the pressure too. He's got an hour in. Both these runners are, top-notch runners, and still missing the final piece of the puzzle.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it is going to be a power bracelet block.
All right, so question for custom is level 5 or level 8?
I think at this point you got to play the odds. You got 1 item left in 5 and 3 and 8.
Nope, looks like we are heading into 5 first. It is really small, so
2 segments. Oh my goodness.
that is terrible. Which does make me think. I think 7 and 8 were huge, and I think most of our other levels were all really small.
Yeah, except for 1 and 2 were decent sizes for their dungeons, if you will. But yeah, 7 and 8 were just
5
massive.
5 is a whopping 13 rooms. No, 14. Sorry, yeah, 14 rooms because you've got the block of 10 in the 2 segments. Heart container in 5.
Thankfully for Kennedy J, though, this is going to give him some time to catch up while Custom's out looking for his power bracelet.
Yeah, because
That's the 14, though, so he's going to go pick up Mags.
May as well. Hasn't seen that white sword yet in 8, so... And Kennedy hadn't quite bombed all of Death Mountain yet, so is doing that here. And back into 8 for custom.
You can kind of see the looks of frustration setting in on our runners' faces, too.
Yeah, this has been quite the drag, as actually... we're seeing that map of 3 now, and this is pretty big. We're seeing 3 just in general here. I did not catch where this was. Oh, Boogie's Arrow, according to chat, is where this was. Thank you.
Wow. That's... talk about out of the way, too.
Yeah, that's pretty middle of nowhere.
Yeah, kind of unfortunately for Kennedy J, too, he's missing the bow and the ladder, so he might feel like he has to dig this out, too.
Yeah, he's here. He might feel that he got the PB earlier than custom, given that it was buried in this 8. Which... he did get first, but, oh, there's a heart container, so at least that's a fairly quick item.
Custom is only 1 or 2 rooms away from that power bracelet, too, I think. Nope, it's right here. Okay.
Okay, so that wasn't too bad. See where custom recorders too for checking these PB spots.
Of course, it's just the letter.
Course game. I mean, that did have to be somewhere.
Oh, and our white sword item.
Right.
The wooden boomerang. Oh my goodness. White sword item. Mags right next to each other. That's all sorts of irony with this game.
Mm-hmm. So I think that means that we've got double heart 3, double heart 9. Well, actually, no, red candle's still missing, so it could be that.
I'm about to find level 3 here. Looks like this Triforce in here is buried deep somewhere too.
Sure looks like it, yeah, and this is a pretty large 3. But, yeah, sure, so... 32 room 3.
Oh. Here's our custom, not even looking for items.
Just wants to get this Triforce wherever it is and get out of here. Both of our runners are going to have some words for this scene.
Oh, yeah.
Like, it's an hour and 10 minutes in and we're still hunting for our last Triforce. We're not even in 9. It'll be a walk to 9 too. It's all the way in the southwest corner, and there's nothing near it.
I always feel like when I get to a certain point in the seed and I still have something left to do to get into 9 and just keep peering over back and forth at the race room just to see if I feel like I missed something that was obvious, or if my race opponent seems to be struggling as much as I am.
Mm-hmm. I guess Recorder Lake is near there, true, if we go for that. Yeah, it looks like we're going to take that any route, which, if it says 2 screens north of 9, that's not too bad, actually.
Wait, since we already have our silvers, I'm going to be looking for 2 main things in this level 9 here. We're looking for our life text up on the upper right-hand side of the screen to turn to a roar. Let us know that we are 1 room adjacent to Ganon. And we'll also be looking for a single shutter door that either doesn't open with all the enemies dead or opens right away after we've killed Ganon. Let us know that's where our princess is.
It's a very oddly shaped 9.
Custom had to have been looking for it to take a transport, and just as luck.
Got a heart instead. 32 room 9. Which is pretty small.
Pretty small as far as 9s go, but unfortunately, it seems like sometimes with these small 9s, that just more segments to get locked out of. We'll see what happens.
Because this is a really weirdly shaped 9. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if Ganon is in one of the really weird corners and you have to take some very odd route to get there.
The one random staircase. Completely out of the way.
I love a good old magic stair. And if Ganon is in a weird corner, it might be difficult to find the roar, too. Chat's saying 32 rooms, I might have miscounted, yeah.
Got a 2-room segment over there on the left nub of the O column. So we won't know if Ganon's over there just yet.
Kennedy, still hunting around in this 3 for that Triforce?
Yeah, unfortunately, with the size of this 9, just I don't think he's gonna have any room to catch up.
Because unfortunately, Kennedy still has even once he manages to clear out this 3, still has 2, 4, 5, and 7 to clear. Has to get the items out of 2 and 4. Has to get the item out of 2. I actually don't know. Have we seen a hard ladder block this seed? There's a Triforce finally.
I thought 5 was, but
The chat says we have it. Okay, thank you.
two's ladder blocked. Okay, so they had to, yeah, cUstOm had to work his way around 2 and then found the ladder and was able to finish that off.
Got it, yep. So yeah, we are going to need... Right, 2 was on a river spot. Thank you for the reminder.
No, it seems like eons ago.
It has been a long time. cUstOm got that ladder and that bow both really early.
Oh wow. The triple fairy. Got a potential for a Zelda room right here, I think.
Have to kill everything in here first. And it is. Looks like it is Zelda here. The second room down from that D. Also, we're taking the transport back out of here. Bomb south.
Goodness.
And can't bomb me.
Oh my
okay,
goodness.
so we have to. If Ganon is in the southern section of the southernmost, like 8 rooms or so, we're gonna need a transport staircase to get down there.
I wonder if that Patra is blocking the staircase that we need to get to Ganon.
Quite possible at the rate we're going.
No, like with as many hearts that cUstOm was sitting on and having mags, I might have just killed killed the Patra just to see, unless I missed something, unless it was just a shutter door behind him.
Gotten a bit lost at this point, so I can't say for sure. Kennedy is in 5, so he's going to... pretty small, so he'll clear this out. Might get the wand out of here, but that's about it.
And
Oh, you
Ganon
did
is
find a way
not
to the
one
base
with-
rooms. He is not, so we're going to kill these gorillas and get back out of here. Chat though that the room north of that room could have been a stair to Ganon, but did not check, so we won't find out for a bit. I do think it looks like that Ganon might be in that, either in that far southern, might be in that far southern section here, there somewhere.
That's definitely most likely at this point.
There we go. There's our staircase to the south.
our only meat block. Not blocking anything.
Nope. Yeah, no Ganon yet. You see it just in that bottommost room in the A column? Yep.
Yep, he's gotta be to the left here. Alright, so... so with the magic sword, it's only gonna need 4 hits from custom to slay the pig. And make bacon
Or
for
as
us.
it were, this eggplant or whatever this is.
I guess, yeah, we don't have bacon this seed, maybe just eggplant parmesan. And custom, I think, already has the path
Well, that's from
to Zelda.
That's a... He does. It's just under the. It's It's the second room in the D column, which was on the other side of a transport staircase, so he has to go back there.
Yeah, I think that the bait block was blocking his path back up north.
Might have, yeah.
Kennedy
And
J
there's it.
grabbing that Triforce out of 5. One step closer.
Mm-hmm.
There's that dreaded Patra again.
Yeah, apparently there's a whole sequence of stairs to get over to Zelda.
My goodness.
That's max for Kennedy.
There's the princess. Oh my goodness, and in a Chevy room too.
Of course. GG's here too, Kennedy J. Going to finish up in with a time of 1:21:55.
GG's custom. If the pings are gonna go out in a second here, see if any of our runners are gonna join us for the post game.
Mm-hmm.
What a crazy race. We had a hard ladder block just to get into 2. Hard power bracelet block to get into 3, and then another hard ladder block to save the princess. Oh.
Yep. All right. Triforce out of 4 for Kennedy. Did he get the ladder out of here?
He did
There
not.
is. Hey, cUstOm, joining us in our voice chat here. GG.
Yo, thank you. GG.
Give us your thoughts on that. Very, very crazy scene.
So the 2 things that stand out to me is I got really lucky finding the ladder in 4 because 4 appeared to be ladder blocked, but there was like a bomb wall. I think it was in the Gliok room with the Triforce. I was like, you know what? Let me just bomb around here and see if I can get around. And I was able to do that. And then the other thing was the freaking power bracelet. My favorite part of these SGL flags is thinking you are in go mode and then finding out you're not in go mode and then having to revisit dungeons you already cleared to find the item, to find the last dungeon you need. So I love that. I'm glad I got to experience that in my first official match for this flag set. But other than that, it was a fun seed, I guess.
Yeah, it was definitely fun to watch, and yeah, ended up doing those bombing around in 4 really kind of just made the difference. Because it looked like at the beginning of what I think it was like 4 and 5 both, it looked like they might both be hard ladder block, but ended up not being. And then, of course, you had to go on the loop to find every other, item to unlock all the other dungeons.
Yeah, I mean, it was definitely something that was like in the back of my head because like it's been an experience. I've had a lot playing these flags. So like even after I had the bow and the silvers, like even in 8, that's where the bracelet ended up being. I still like, so you know what? Let's clear around the Triforce just in case. And like in my head, I knew that 4 was going to be 4 and 5 were going to be the first ones I came back to, and 8 was always going to be last. I'm glad that I like took the right path in 8 and just was kind of like a straight shot down towards the bottom where the bracelet was. But yeah, 7 was nice as well. Because like when I found 7, I knew I needed the bracelet, or I knew I needed the raft or the bracelet. So I knew I needed something. So 7 was really cool because like I took the transport and then the staircase item was right there. So like it was a pretty big 7, but I felt like I saved a lot of time by like the animal key was like right there by the start, and then you find the compass pretty early, and then like I said, I took the transport and the staircase item was right there. So 7 was nice, 6 was nice, 5 was nice. Yeah, it was just that, like I said, it was just that power bracelet that really threw me for a loop.
Yeah, Kennedy got the red ring super early. So we thought that, early on that we thought that could have made a difference with that overworld being as kind of ugly as it was with, the whiz robes and Lionel's just everywhere. So, but
You guys took a lot of deaths on that overworld, yeah. One thing that Kennedy found that you didn't for quite a while is he got the red ring out of 6 relatively early. cUstOm, which
yeah. So 6, like normally 6 is not a dungeon you want to dig, but with unsorted shapes, it feels like more often than not 6s are pretty small. And like I don't know, like I just by start was like 1 and 4, and then like I found 2, and like I was just clearing stuff along the way. So I think I found 6 when I was looking for the sword. So when I finally came back to 6 and I saw that the red ring was like a couple of rooms in, I was like, oh my god, like this has just been sitting here for a while, and I should have come back earlier. And I'm sure like when I found it, I probably like grimaced and made a face or something and said something, because I definitely was kind of annoyed when I did find it, just seeing like how free and available it was.
Oh yeah. On the other hand, though, unfortunately, this seed was terrible in terms of money. Your small secret rolled to 2 and your medium was 29, so Kennedy took a really long time to buy a candle, which did not help his situation at all. He
Yeah.
hit somewhere at like the 34-35 minute mark, I think, which was pretty late. So
Yeah,
one thinks he just took much longer to just because you had both candle and loot fairly early, so you were able to clear a lot of the overworld relatively efficiently. Kennedy had to go back around and burn down Hyrule for a good chunk of the mid game.
Yeah, the candle was expensive too. Like it was 70 rupees, which
It was, yeah.
yeah, so
I don't think anything rolled down in price or
no, even the
hit
bombs
points at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, your bombs were like basically a full medium secret, I think.
Those
Yeah,
bombs were like
that sounds
29
right.
rupees.
Yeah, that sounds right.
And it took 2 mediums and some extra money to be able to afford that candle, or practically 3 mediums, given how expensive. Yeah, because your small secrets were not helping anything. 2 rupees is basically not anything. Kennedy is back in 4, looking for ladder, which he will eventually find. I don't remember where it was in here.
I think it was kind of ironic that you had your mags and your white sword item like 2 rooms apart on the overworld, and having the white sword item being blocked behind the power bracelet and it just being a wood boomerang was kind of like the icing on top of the cake for the kind of seed that that it was.
Yeah, right on the start screen too.
Yep. And there's that ladder for Kennedy. Yeah, Kennedy also spent a really long time in 8 digging out the power bracelet. Did not take the route you did and end up finding, I think, just about every other room in there or close to it.
Yeah, Kennedy, Jade, he dug out all of 8, and there was a heart container, the white sword, and the power bracelet, and found them all in that 8. He ended up taking a kind of like a counterclockwise route. Whereas I think after you got the Triforce in 8, you kind of had a lot of that central area cleared out, and then you just ended up kind of going south and lucking out and not having to deal with the white sword and heart container.
Also, that level 9 was kind of insane. That was a fun path to Ganon.
You had to take what? There was several staircases to Zelda and several staircases to Ganon too.
Yeah. Whenever my theory is on when start room is shuffled, whenever you get a level 9 that is not in the bottom row, the entry room is not in the bottom row, it's always going to be unhinged. And when I walked in the first time and it was like in the 3rd row, I was like, oh man, this 9 is going to be wild. And sure enough, it was.
The shape was also kind of an indication of you're going to be going in some weird directions here.
I swear, the smaller they are, the weirder they are too. It did not seem like there was any sort of direct paths to anything.
Yeah, Ganon was 2 staircases, and I think Zelda was 3 staircases, like 3 consecutive.
Right.
You had it, yeah. And then I was like, I had the path to Zelda after Ganon, but then the stupid meat block was in the way, and I was like, oh, I have to up A. That's awesome.
We thought that's what happened because we killed Ganon and then went like a room out, and then was like, oh wait, that stupid meat block was probably blocking the way out to the other ladder that can actually go anywhere. Silly seed.
Very, very silly, yeah. Um, they are on a 15-minute delay. cUstOm has declined to interview since it is getting late, understandably. He is still in 4, looking for the... He hasn't gotten the raft out of here, so that's what he's looking for.
Yeah, and what ended up being kind of... was like a completely useless raft. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I think he hasn't. I think he bombed the river spots looking for, and unfortunately, I guess must have missed the bomb because he has not found 2 and thinks it's raft blocked. Because I think he's seen. I know. Well, I think he got the heart out of 7, and he does have, and he got the Eddie key really early. So he's just looking for that raft, hoping it's in here, which it isn't, unfortunately. Or, well, raft is in here, but unfortunately it's not locked in level 2.
And I forget exactly where that raft was, but yeah, it is.
I know it was... Yeah, I don't remember where this raft was either, I just know it was in here somewhere. Any idea, cUstOm? Been a
It
while since you got
was
it, I know.
one of these rooms. I think it might have been down here, like past this Tektite room. I think. That it's either above the Tektite room or it's below the Tektite room. It's like right around here. Maybe here?
Okay, there it was, yeah. Far southwest room.
Yeah.
So he's going to go and check the ladder spots, or the raft spots here. I'm not too far from the coast raft spot, but the other one's a little bit more walking. Yeah, Moonrose and saying in chat that Ken didn't bomb the did not bomb the river spot on the right. That is the one that has level 2. Or I think he bombed it but missed. I think he might have been like 1 spot too far to the left, maybe, but unfortunately did miss it.
Yeah, it's really unfortunate too, because yeah, if you don't play a lot of Second Quest Overworld, it's really hard, or it's really easy to miss that bomb spot. I've done it plenty of times.
It wouldn't have made the difference in this seed. Kennedy was unfortunately a fair bit behind for a couple of different reasons. Just this seed was kind of a bit difficult to get going in some ways, and the late ladder really didn't help here.
Yeah, really just kind of a lot of bad luck.
Late ladder, late can also had to spend a lot of the mid game just burning down Hyrule because he couldn't do that beforehand.
Yeah, and I didn't notice any, what you would say like bad plays or anything. Everything he did was logical and made sense. Just unfortunate to just miss that one bomb spot that probably would have keyed him in on, hey, I need to
And we can see here on his pace cam that he's paused, having checked the other raft spot, and is staring at his tracker, at his notes, whatever it is he uses, and is going, "What did I miss?"
Really, really, just kind of unfortunate.
But yeah, on the 15-minute delay, so we do know that Kennedy ultimately did throw in the towel here, having lost track of 2 and has decided to call it quits. GG's to him as well. Just wasn't his night.
Yeah, here's hoping that all the bad luck is just out of the way now. Rough first seed, and then hopefully regroup going forward, and then just have a really strong showing the rest of the tournament. cUstOm, did you have any final thoughts before we start wrapping up here?
Thank you to you both for comms and Moonrisen for tracking and SG for putting this on. I think my next match is against Chrono JJ. We're the Lion Group level 8. We're playing on Friday, I think. So I'm glad I got a 1-0 start to my group. Yeah, just thanks again. I'm looking forward to the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, GG's and good luck. Yeah, you guys, I mean, there's no easy matches in this group. You've got Slamu, Chrono, JJ, and Stax28 as the other 3 in the group, so good luck.
I keep seeing all the names in this tournament, and it is just stacked with nothing but heavy hitters, yourself included. So this is going to be a really exciting tournament. So yeah, definite GG's and good luck going forward.
So, looking forward here, shoutouts to our runners, cUstOm and kennedij. Give them a follow if you haven't yet. Thanks to Haley for doing comms with me and to Moonrisen for doing the tracking. That is about it here for us. Although, if you want to see more for now, but if you want to see more Z1R action, don't go anywhere because we've got another match coming up in about 15 minutes here. That's Chester versus Sausage Link, which will be right here. So, you want to stick around, get a drink, just stretch your legs, go to the bathroom, and we'll be back in a little bit.
Thank you.
Guys, have a good night, everyone.